Chosen ones, listen. This moment did not wander into your life by accident. It was summoned. It was aligned. It was prepared for you. I speak now not to the noise of the world, but to the quiet place within you where truth still breathes. I speak to the elect who have carried weight beyond their years, who learned strength before safety, silence before comfort. You are seen. Breathe. As you breathe, know this, you are protected here. Nothing will rush you. Nothing will harm you. Nothing will be forced open before its time. I stand as a voice, not above you, but beside you, a guardian of the passage you are about to walk. This is not a performance. This is an encounter. Chosen one, something ancient and gentle is waking inside you. Not to accuse you, not to expose you, but to return you to yourself. The child within you has waited patiently, faithfully for this hour, and now the door opens. If your heart feels heavy, you belong here. If your spirit feels tired, you belong here. If you do not yet have words for what aches inside you, you still belong here. There is nothing wrong with you. There never was. In this sacred space, time softens, the past loosens its grip, and your soul remembers how to rest in truth. Listen closely. Every word spoken from this moment forward is wrapped in intention, care, and light. Let them pass gently through you. Let them find the places that learn to hide. Chosen ones, this invocation marks a beginning, not of effort but of release, not of striving but of return. You are safe. You are guided. You are home. Remain present now, beloved elect, as healing unfolds with patience, wisdom, grace, and truth within you. Chosen one, before we go any further, pause with me for a moment. Let your shoulders relax. Let your breath slow. You have arrived at a sacred threshold, and it is important that you enter it with intention. If you feel guided, I invite you now to subscribe to this channel, not as a habit, not as a reflex, but as a quiet agreement with your own healing. By subscribing and activating the notification bell, you are saying to your soul, I choose to return when I am called. I choose to stay connected to what nourishes me. This is not about a platform. It is about continuity. It is about showing up for yourself again and again. I also ask you, with love, to share this message with someone close to your heart. Someone you know carries silent weight. Someone who smiles but is tired. Someone whose inner child is still waiting to be seen. When you share, you become a bridge. Healing multiplies when it is offered gently, without force, without explanation, only with care. Now, chosen one, take a moment to leave a comment. It does not need to be long. A single word is enough. Your name, your intention, or simply, I am ready. This is not for me. This is a signal to your inner world that you are present, that you consent, that you are opening the door. Hear this clearly. This prayer matters. It is not random. It is not ordinary. You did not find it. You were led to it. You are in the right place at the right moment, in the exact state needed for healing to begin. Nothing about this timing is wrong. As we continue, I ask you to stay as focused as you comfortably can. Let distractions rest. Let the outside world wait. Follow the words gently. Like a hand guiding you through a dark room, you no longer need to fear. And if you are tired, deeply tired, it is allowed. If your body needs rest, you may let this prayer play while you sleep. Your conscious mind does not need to work for healing to happen. Your soul knows how to listen even when your eyes are closed. From this moment forward, allow yourself to receive. You do not need to fix anything. You do not need to understand everything. Simply stay. Simply listen. Chosen one, prepare yourself now. The prayer begins, not to change who you are, but to free who you have always been. Chosen one, now we move gently inward, not to relive pain, not to reopen wounds, but to finally acknowledge what has long been ignored. Within you lives a younger self who learned very early how to endure. A child who adapted, who adjusted, who survived in ways no child should have had to. This inner child did not break. They became quiet. They became vigilant. They learned to read the room, to sense danger before it spoke, to shrink needs before they caused rejection. They learned that love could be unpredictable, that safety could disappear, that silence was sometimes the safest language. Beloved elect, if you learned to grow up too fast, it was not because you were strong by choice. It was because strength was required of you. If you learned to hide your emotions, it was not because you lacked depth. It was because there was no safe place to place them. Your inner child remembers moments your adult mind has tried to rationalize away. Moments of being unheard. Moments of being misunderstood. Moments of needing comfort and receiving distance instead. These memories did not disappear. They simply went quiet, waiting for permission to be seen without judgment. Hear this clearly now. There is nothing weak about the pain you carry. There is nothing shameful about what still aches. The wound is not a failure. It is evidence that you felt deeply in a world that did not always know how to protect you. Chosen one, many of you learned to perform wellness while feeling fractured inside. You learned to say, "I'm fine," while your inner child held unanswered questions. You learned to succeed while silently grieving the tenderness you never received. And no one told you that this grief was allowed. So I speak now to that part of you, the part that still wonders if it was too much, the part that believes love must be earned, the part that learned to stay small to stay safe. You were not too sensitive. You were perceptive. You were not difficult. You were honest in an environment that did not know how to meet honesty with care. Let the truth land gently. Your inner child is not broken. They are tired. They are cautious. They are still holding their breath, waiting for reassurance that never fully arrived. And today, chosen one, we do not rush them. We do not correct them. We do not silence them again. We acknowledge them. We honor the intelligence of their survival. We respect the ways they protected you when no one else could. This acknowledgement alone is a beginning. Being seen without judgment is the first medicine. And as you sit here now, listening, breathing, present, your inner child is noticing. For the first time in a long time, they feel invited. Chosen one, now comes a sacred distinction that changes everything. You must hear this slowly, clearly, and without resistance. You are not your wound. What happened to you is not who you are. What you endured may have shaped you, but it did not define you. For a long time, the pain learned to speak in your voice. The fear learned to make decisions for you. The survival patterns learned to wear your name. And without realizing it, you began to believe that the ache was your identity. But listen carefully, beloved elect. The wound is something you carry, not something you are. It is a chapter, not the author. It is a memory, not your essence. You were whole before the wound ever touched you. Innocent, curious, open. And that original self was never erased, only covered. Protected, hidden for survival. Your true nature has been waiting patiently beneath the layers of adaptation. When you say, "I am broken," it is the wound speaking. When you say, "I am unlovable," it is the wound remembering. But when you say, "I am here and I am learning to feel," that is you returning. Chosen one, the wound learned to shout because it was never listened to. It learned to repeat itself because it was never soothed. But it does not get to decide who you are becoming. You are not your fear of abandonment. You are not your need to please. You are not your silence, your hyper-independence, or your constant vigilance. Those were strategies, not truths. I ask you now to imagine gently placing the wound in front of you, not to reject it, but to see it clearly. Notice how it has weight, texture, history, and notice something else. It is not fused to you. There is space between you and it, breath between you and it, choice between you and it. In that space, your true self stands upright again, steady, capable, intact. This separation is not abandonment of the inner child. It is liberation. When you are no longer the wound, you can finally care for it. You can hold it without being consumed by it. You can respond instead of react. Chosen one, repeat this inwardly as truth, not affirmation. I am more than what hurt me. I am older than my pain. I am still here. And as this understanding settles, something shifts quietly. The wound exhales. Your identity expands. You are not returning to who you were before the pain. You are discovering who you have always been beneath it. Chosen one, now we move with care. Not forward, not backward, but inward. This is a descent not into danger, but into remembrance, guided, protected, and held. Before we go any deeper, hear this promise clearly. You are safe. Nothing will overwhelm you. Nothing will take control from you. You are not being pulled into the past. You are approaching it with awareness and strength. You are the adult presence now. You are not alone. As you breathe slowly, imagine a soft light surrounding you. Not blinding, not intense, just steady, warm, protective. This light moves with you. It does not rush. It does not demand. It simply accompanies. Within this light, you are invited to remember not events, not details, but feelings. The feeling of being small, the feeling of waiting, the feeling of needing comfort. Do not force images. Do not search. Allow whatever arises to arise, and allow whatever stays hidden to remain at rest. Chosen one, if at any moment your body tightens, return to your breath. Your breath is your anchor. Your breath is your authority. You are in control of the pace. Now gently, you may sense the presence of your inner child, not as a problem to solve, but as a being to meet. Notice where they are. Notice how they feel. Notice the distance between you and them, and know that distance is allowed. You are not here to interrogate. You are not here to demand answers. You are here to witness with kindness. The memories you touch today will not hurt you the way they once did, because you are no longer powerless within them. You carry wisdom now. You carry perspective. You carry choice. If a memory feels too heavy, you may step back. Protection is not resistance, it is wisdom. Your inner child knows this. They have been waiting for someone who knows when to pause. Chosen one, feel the ground beneath you. Feel your body in this present moment. You are here. You are now. And yet, you are also capable of holding what was. There is no urgency. Healing does not require speed. Trust builds in stillness. As you descend gently into memory, notice something remarkable. The fear that once filled the space is quieter now. Not because it is denied, but because it is no longer alone. You are standing at the threshold of an old moment. Not to relive it, but to change how it is held. Your presence alone alters its meaning. Chosen one, remain steady. Remain gentle. Remain protected. The door to the inner child is opening, not with force, but with trust. Beloved elect, now we come to the sacred heart of your healing, the moment where you meet the child within. This child is not a memory, not a shadow, not a story. They are alive, still waiting, still tender, still seeking the comfort they deserved. See them, hear them, feel their presence as you would a small, precious being in your arms. They may tremble, they may shrink, they may look at you with wary eyes. This is natural. They have been cautious for a long time. But now you are here. You are the adult who holds the power of protection, the wisdom of understanding, and the steady heart of unconditional love. Speak to them gently, softly, yet with authority. You are safe now. You are never alone in this space. You are allowed to feel everything that you have held inside. Do not rush them. Do not correct them. Do not push. Let them speak in their own language, even if it is silence, even if it is tears, even if it is a trembling that seems small and fragile. Each sign, each movement, each expression is a message, and it deserves to be received. Say to them, you did nothing wrong. Everything you endured was not your fault. You were loved, even if the world could not show it fully. You are worthy of love, protection, and kindness simply because you exist. Now place your hands, physically or in your mind, over their heart. Imagine warmth flowing from you into them. Imagine light entering every corner of their being. Every small fear, every old shame, every echo of loneliness is bathed in gentle, radiant light. Repeat softly, I see you. I hear you. I am here for you. I will never leave you again. Allow them to respond in whatever way they can. They may smile, they may cry, they may reach out for comfort. All responses are perfect. All responses are necessary. Tell them, it is okay to rest. It is okay to play. It is okay to express joy, anger, sadness, or curiosity. All of your feelings are welcome here. Teach them the boundaries they never learned. Say, you do not need to carry the world alone. You do not need to fix everything. You do not need to disappear to be safe. You have the right to ask for help, to say no, to be seen exactly as you are. Now invite them to imagine a safe place, a sanctuary where they can always return, a space where they are always protected. This place is real. It exists inside you. They can go there whenever they feel vulnerable or weary. Finally, Chosen One, promise them this. I will stand with you as you grow. I will hold your hand when you are afraid. I will honor your feelings, your dreams, and your spirit. I will be the parent you always needed. Pause now and breathe together. Feel the connection deepen. Know that every word you have spoken, every intention, every affirmation is a seed. And this seed will grow within them, within you, and within the life you are creating. Beloved elect, this reparenting is not a one-time act. It is the beginning of a lifelong relationship of trust, protection, and love. Your inner child now knows they are seen. They know they are safe. They know they are loved. You have come to them not as a rescuer, but as a guide, a guardian, a witness. And that presence alone begins the profound healing that will ripple through every corner of your being. Chosen One, now that the inner child has been seen, heard, and held, we turn gently toward release. Not forceful release, not dramatic release, but a quiet, deliberate letting go of what no longer needs to be carried. Within you are emotions that were once frozen in time, feelings that had nowhere to go, promises you made in silence when you were too young to choose freely. These were not conscious decisions. They were survival contracts. Some of you vowed, I will not need anyone. Others vowed, I will stay small so I am not hurt. Some promised, I will be perfect so I am loved. These vows protected you once. Honor them for that, but they are no longer required. Beloved elect, place your awareness on your body. Notice where tension lives, in the chest, in the throat, in the stomach, in the jaw. These are not flaws. They are storage places. As you breathe in, acknowledge what is there. As you breathe out, give it permission to soften. You do not need to relive the story to release the emotion. The body understands intention. Now in the quiet authority of your inner voice say, I release the contract that says I must suffer to belong. I release the contract that says love must hurt. I release the contract that says my needs are dangerous. With each declaration, imagine an old thread loosening, a knot untying, a weight gently falling away. If tears come, let them. If nothing comes, that is also release. Healing does not always announce itself. Chosen One, there may be anger stored in you, anger you were never allowed to express. It is not destructive. It is protective energy that never completed its cycle. You may imagine placing it into the earth, where it can be transformed into strength and clarity. There may be grief stored in you, grief for what never was. Let it move now. Grief is not weakness. It is love that had nowhere to go. Now speak this truth inwardly. I thank what protected me and I let it rest. I choose presence over survival. I choose freedom over repetition. As these old contracts dissolve, notice the space they leave behind. This space is not emptiness. It is possibility. It is breath. It is choice. Chosen One, you are not betraying your past by releasing it. You are honoring your future. The body listens. The soul responds. And quietly, something ancient loosens its grip. You are lighter now. Beloved elect, now we step fully into the power that has always been yours. The inner child has been seen, held, and nurtured. The old wounds and contracts have been acknowledged and released. It is time to reclaim the authority that is rightfully yours, the authority of choice, presence, and freedom. Hear this clearly. You are no longer bound by what once controlled you. The fear that whispered limitations no longer dictates your steps. The voices that demanded obedience to pain are now quiet. You are the sovereign of your inner world. You hold the key to your emotions, your responses, your boundaries, and your life. Place your hand over your heart and feel the pulse of your own wisdom. Feel the rhythm of your inner knowing. This is your compass. It has never failed you, even when you doubted it. It has guided you safely to this moment. Say softly with conviction, I am capable. I'm allowed to say no. I am allowed to say yes. I'm free to choose my path, my thoughts, and my feelings. Notice the weight of old fear lifting as you claim this authority. Notice the expansion within your chest. the lightness in your shoulders, the clarity in your mind. You are stepping into a space where your inner child is safe, where your boundaries are respected, and where your needs are honored. Beloved elect, freedom is not chaos. It is conscious choice. It is intentional movement. It is the sacred permission to exist fully, without apology, without fear, and without limitation. Repeat inwardly, I am whole. I'm safe. I am free. I am the guardian of my own life. Know that every decision you make from this moment flows from the strength of both your adult self and your healed inner child. They walk together, united, balanced, and unshakable. You are no longer defined by old pain. You are defined by your wisdom, your courage, and your capacity to love yourself fully. Step forward, chosen one, in the authority and freedom that have always been your birthright. Beloved elect, now comes a sacred pause, a gentle, flowing space where healing continues even as you rest. Whether you remain awake or allow your body to drift into sleep, know this: every word, every intention, every affirmation spoken here is working quietly, profoundly beneath the surface. If you are tired, let your eyelids close without resistance. Do not worry about following every instruction consciously. Your soul understands even when your mind rests. Your inner child is listening. Your spirit is absorbing. Your cells are remembering. Imagine now that every affirmation, every promise, every release you have made is settling softly into your being. It flows through your body like gentle streams of light. It nourishes every corner of your mind, your heart, and your spirit. The inner child is cradled, protected, and free. The wisdom of your adult self wraps them in safety. Even in sleep, your consciousness does not need to lead. The universe, your inner self, and your higher guidance continue the work. Old patterns dissolve. New patterns imprint naturally. Peace and freedom are knitting themselves into your being. Say quietly, inwardly if you can, I rest. I release. I integrate. I'm whole. Beloved elect, as you drift or remain still, the healing continues. There is no rush. There is no need for control. This is integration, the sacred weaving of your past, present and future into a single tapestry of freedom, love, and wholeness. Let it unfold naturally, gently, effortlessly. You are safe. You are protected. You are becoming fully you. Chosen one, now hear these words as truth, not wishful thought. Repeat them inwardly. Let them echo in every fiber of your being. I am free. I'm safe. I am whole. I am seen. I'm loved exactly as I am. I am the guardian of my own heart. I am the keeper of my peace. I release all that no longer serves me. I step forward in courage and clarity. I'm sovereign over my life. Let these words settle, chosen one, like seeds of light within you, ready to grow and expand into every corner of your being. Beloved elect, receive this final blessing. May your heart remain safe, your spirit free, and your soul anchored in peace. May the light of your healed self guide every step, protect every choice, and honor every feeling. Go forth in love, strength, and sovereignty.